Hey guys, Aaron here. Today we're going to be replacing the ignition coil on a 2015 Chevy Silverado. However, these procedures are the same years 2014 through 2018, which is current. You could use these procedures on a Cadillac Escalade, Chevy Tahoe, Suburban, GMC Sierra. They're all pretty much the same as long as you have the 5.3 or the 6.2 liter engine. So before we begin with the steps that you are going to need to actually replace the ignition coil, this particular vehicle is experiencing a misfire, constant misfire on cylinder number 1, and it's giving code P0301 all the time. Doesn't matter what RPM, doesn't matter what engine load. So right away that kind of hints me towards an ignition coil. But now on this engine, bank 1 is going to be the first cylinder on the driver's side. That's called bank 1. Then you have cylinder 3, 5, and 7. And on the passenger side, you have bank 2, cylinders 2, 4, 6, and 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the ignition coil on cylinder 1, I'm going to swap it with 3. Then I'm going to go to my scanner and I'm going to look at active misfires, and I'm going to see if the cylinders have swapped. That way it's a foolproof way of knowing the ignition coil is definitely at fault. So to get to the ignition coils, we're first going to need to remove this PCV hose right here. So there's a little gray tab. Go ahead and push up on it, wiggle and pull out. And then on the bottom, you can see there's a tab here. Same thing. After that, go ahead and remove your dipstick, oil filler cap, and very carefully you can lift up on your little cover, and that will expose all of the ignition coils on bank 1. Alright, now that we got everything out of the way, we have good access to cylinder 1 ignition coil. First thing I like to do is remove the spark plug wire, which is right here. Go ahead and twist and pull out. Just be careful, you may damage it if it's, if there's a lot of miles on your vehicle. These boots can become hard and brittle. Alright, so the next thing I like to do is take off the electrical connector. Be careful of the wires. There is a red tab on the back side with some pliers or a flat blade screwdriver. Go ahead and pull up on that tab until it reaches flush with the wires. Crimp down on the back side and you should be able to remove it. Just set it aside, make sure it doesn't get damaged. Alright, last thing to do before you remove it is to remove the 4 10mm bolts. Go ahead and get yourself a 10mm socket or wrench. Just remove these bolts. And once those bolts are gone, we're pretty much able to take our ignition coil and set it up there. I'm going to go ahead and proceed to swap cylinder number 1 with cylinder number 3. We're going to fire it up, and then we're going to look at our scanner to see if our misfires have changed cylinders. Alright, so we got the ignition coil swapped. So let's go ahead and put everything back, just because we don't want oil spraying everywhere. Going to get our PCV hose back on, and we're ready to fire it up. Alright, so with the engine running, looks like cylinder number 3 is now misfiring, as where before cylinder number 2 was, and that's a pretty common constant misfire. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that our ignition coil is at fault. So I'm going to go ahead and order one up, and we're going to throw that in, and we're going to recheck our misfire counts. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my hands on a OEM ignition coil. I had to go to Napa due to time and pick up a coil from them. They do sell Delco ignition coils, but we're out of stock. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to run an aftermarket coil, which, sure there might not be any issues with it, but I try to go OE whenever possible. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up and see what our scanner's looking like. So as you can see, we currently have no misfires on cylinder 1 or cylinder number 3. So this has been my way of kind of diagnosing these ignition coils. It's kind of foolproof. I know everybody doesn't have a scanner, but this way has worked for me. If you have a different way, please share it in the comment section, and I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll check you next time.